competitive soccer, I should say. So let's give these girls a moment to shine. I believe we will be announcing either the starting lineups first or the national anthem, so I don't want to talk over that. So we'll just lay out for a minute here. And we'll actually have a chance to announce the starting lineups before the national anthem for Team Stars. Starting in goal is Eva rather. She told me how to say that one. It is Eva Katsaitis. Number 2, Ashley Reed. Number 6, Carter Drake. Number 9, Emily Labus. Number 10, Shelby Nickal. Number 11, Kenna Armitage. Number 15, Reagan Spivey. Number 16, Torie Hoffman. Number 17, Magaly Belmares. Number 18, Maddie Gamblin. And number 19, Eme McQueen. On the flip side, for Team Stripes, it's going to be number 1, Allyssa Wetherington. Number 4, Abbey Eison. Number 5, Kate Boring. Number 7, Megan Stryker. Number 9, Reece Murphree. Number 10, Allie Adams. Number 11, Madison Amstutz. Number 15, Macie Rainwater. Number 17, Savanna Jackson. And finishing things off, number 18, Ellie Ray. But as I mentioned, Brad, each team with a couple of subs, and I'm sure we'll get to see them later on as well, and we'll make sure we give them a call out as they enter the pitch.
Absolutely, absolutely. This, with the heat the way that it is, and these kids having not been on the pitch for so long, there's definitely going to be a need for subs.
And one thing I will say, if you are a coach, if you are a parent, if you are watching this live stream, feel free to tweet us. We want to hear what you think. We'll be doing a little bit of a halftime show. I'm at Jess Talks Footy, FOOTIE. And Brad, what's your handle if they want to get in there and have a word with you?
It's at Brad Cincinnati at twitter.com.
So give us a shout out. We'd love to hear what you think. Bring up some talking points, whatever you want us to chit chat about. We're extremely excited to bring you this incredible matchup, Team Stars versus Team Stripes. And we're just going to pause for a minute, and we'll be back with the action shortly. Jessica Charman and Brad Cincinnati.
Test, 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 test.
Good. Are you sure? How do you know?
I can see it moving.
So apparently we're having some technical difficulties there. Hopefully you can hear us now. Fingers crossed, because we are calling the game and we want you all to be able to hear it. I'm sure you're aware currently that Team Stars are 1-0 up. It was a fantastic finish by Shelby Nickal from the direct free kick from distance. Stars now showing some momentum. Good challenge, but breaks through it, crosses, and that's a good take there by Allyssa Wetherington. She'll be happy with those clean hands there. That'll do a world of good for her confidence. Stripes breaking over the halfway line. A great winding run out of the back. A fantastic through ball. Looking for the forward run. She did try and pop it up first time, but unfortunately that one didn't find. It does seem like we have sound now, so welcome back to the Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase. Jessica Charman and Brad Sensony with you. Hope you stayed with us through those technical difficulties. Plenty of games to go, and like I say, quality game so far. Did love calling it. Unfortunately, you weren't able to hear it with us, as Kenna Armitage with the long ball over the top, searching for the run of Shelby Nickal, our goal scorer. Wetherington, the goalkeeper, pops that one up. But it is turned over to Team Stars. Nice move there by Spivey. Spivey still in possession. A tough battle there and eventually cleared by Team Stripes. Long ball over the top for Stripes. One-on-one in the 18-yard box. A beautiful cut and a shot. Good take by Eva Katsaitis in goal.
Eva stayed calm right there, did a great job, had a great angle on it, and was able to make a fairly simple save on that.
Clean hands by Katsaitis indeed, as she punts that one over the halfway line, dealt with the second time by Stripes. Taking it down on the right-hand flank and cutting inside. A popped-up pass there by Rainwater. A great 50-50 through on goal here into the 18. Shot. Decent shot there by number 18, Ellie Ray. Katsaitis watched that one all the way into her hands. And I think Ray would have liked to have found either side of the goalkeeper and forced her to make a diving save there.
And maybe just take a couple more touches on the ball. She had beaten Maddie Gamblin, so it was just her and the keeper.
Long ball over the top, flicked on comfortably in good positioning by Wetherington. Punt after punt right now. Would like to see them get the ball down on the ground. A strong challenge by Ashley Reed. Confident play out the back here by Stars as they find their left winger, Eme McQueen. McQueen into Labus. Labus with the spin. No foul called. They're still in possession through Reed. Reed back to Hoffman. Hoffman with the fake and inside pass. Nice little spin there by Gamblin. Stars with fantastic possession here. As they cut down the right wing, takes 3 players to dispossess for Stripes, and now they finally regain possession. Brave header there by the Stripes, and now they're through on goal. 1 to beat, and it's a shot and a great save by Katsaitis. Fantastic save there by Katsaitis to stop the shot there of, I'm not sure who number 11 is. I don't have her on my roster.
Madison Amstutz.
By Madison Amstutz. Amstutz threw on goal. Looked like a certain goal, but Katsaitis, fantastic job to close down the angle at that near post.
Areli Patricio taking the corner kick here.
Be an in-swinging corner delivery by Patricio. Great delivery towards the penalty spot. A header is there, but unable to direct. Molly Duncan cleaning things up. Great spin and turn by Rainwater. Rainwater's shot just drags towards that near post.
Great job by Stripes to kind of turn the tide. I know that Stripes coach made some substitutions. Areli Patricio and and Madison Amstutz in the game. As we talked earlier, not sure if it was on audio or not, but lots of subs today. It is very warm.
Long goal kick by Katsaitis. Popped up in the air with the header. Again, if we're having technical difficulties here with the video, we're looking to solve them today. Please be patient, bear with us. I'll do our best to call it like a radio game so you can at least see what's going on. Stars breaking forward down the left-hand flank. Stripes coming away with it here. Played inside, but a good dispossession by Team Stars. 50-50 ball here. Kenna Armitage comes away with it. Out the back, cleared nicely, though, by Stripes, and they'll have a chance to counterattack. Good, strong challenge by Carter Drake. And here's Zoe Spencer for the Stars. Good dispossession by Murphree. Murphree with the hard tackle, but it is Stars that come away with it through Ashley Reed, who chips that one towards the cross. A half clearance, a good slide tackle recovery. No foul called by the ref, and Stripes will have a chance to come away with it. Madison Amstutz there, dispossessed, and a beautiful move by Carter Drake. Stripes just unable to clear it here. And again, some good work by Ashley Reed. In the middle is Labus. Labus with the 1-2 pass, but Stripes again there, and it's Amstutz. Amstutz tries to get the 1-2 pass, but just didn't have the legs to catch that one, and instead Armitage. Team Stars with time as they play it all the way back to Katsaitis in goal. Katsaitis with time in the 18 to chip that one towards the flank. Fantastic distribution by Katsaitis. And it will be a throw-in for Team Stars. Referee actually asking for a water break here, and this will be a good opportunity with 20 minutes remaining to just take a pause and check up on the video, and we'll be right back with you. Welcome back. As we mentioned, still some technical difficulties here, working to get the best stream possible for you here on the Southeast All-American Sports Channel. Jessica Charman and Brad Sensini. A reminder that things are 1-0 to Team Stars here at Atlanta Silverbacks Park in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're just tuning in, Team Stripes are in red, Team Stars in blue. And it will be Team Stripes in possession here after the offside call. Free kick here taken long towards the halfway line. Stripes unable to take it down at the first attempt, but they do manage it second time round. A good searching long pass over the top. Katsaitis out and brave on the edge of her box there. Great work by the goalkeeper. Finds Carter Drake. Drake with the long ball over the top looking for Spencer. And Wetherington dominates her box there. Comes out all the way to smother that one.
That ball right there just a little bit too heavy for Zoe Spencer to catch up to. And Wetherington does a great job to come out and just pick it up.
But it is again a Stars possession as they start to gain some rhythm, and the curse of the commentator hits there after some good work, and it is Stripes heading towards goal here. Pops the shot towards the back post. A lovely shot there by Team Stripes. And we'll have some substitutions here on that one.
Number 16, Torie Hoffman, coming off the pitch. Being replaced by number 10, Shelby Nickal.
That's the goal scorer, Shelby Nickal, returning from Kentucky. Plays her club soccer with TSC. As the goal kick from Katsaitis is headed immediately back. Abbey Eison on the far touchline. 1-2 pass, beautiful play. Eison with a couple of players in the box, chips it towards the penalty spot. Beautiful delivery and an important header there by Nickal to stop that one, but a good effort there by Duncan. A good recovery, and that's got to be a foul. No, she's up on her feet. Can she keep it in? Yes, she can. Reece Murphree, beautiful move. Murphree now with the in-swing and delivery towards the 18, flicked on, up in the air, and Katsaitis pats it down, turns and shot by Rainwater, and what a phase that was of play by the Stripes.
Great attack by the Stripes all the way around. Rainwater started it with a great move right here on the near side. Great ball in, just unable to capitalize.
Goal kick short to Nickal. Nickal plays it across to Armitage. Armitage with a little 1-2 interchange and then pops it long over the top towards the halfway line. Up in the air. Labus battling. Nice strength there by Ashley Reed, and a beautiful searching cross looking for McQueen on the overlap. McQueen in the 18-yard box, cuts it back, but a good defensive play there by Stripes on that far side. Can you zoom in so that they can see? Because it's like when it goes over there, we got to zoom in. Keep going.
So corner's going to be taken by Shelby. By Shelby Nickal, the goal scorer. She's coming from the right back position to take this in-swinging corner kick from the far post.
In-swinging delivery up in the air towards the penalty spot, flicked away nicely by the Stripes though. Good recovery and spin by Drake on the right-hand side. Ooh, strength there by Reece Murphree to shoulder off that one. Good work by the Stripes player. Stripes now driving over the halfway line. Long ball over the top. Fantastic ball. Katsaitis comes out and does just enough there. Katsaitis in goal. She knocked it off of the striker, Macie Rainwater, and she'll have been relieved to turn around and see that one trickling wide.
Yeah, absolutely. Very brave on her part with what would have been a one-on-one to step out there, and very fortunate that the ball went wide off of the ricochet.
Couple of substitutions for Team Stripes. Again, I will remind you that we're calling this game from the corner. Near impossible to see some of the jersey numbers. We're hoping to make a switch of locations, potentially at halftime here. Get you guys a better camera angle and a better view for all of us here. It's a quality game, and it deserves all of you out there to be able to watch this quality.
Great physical work right there by Ellie Ray, shielding off Zoe Spencer and allowing the ball to roll out of bounds to win the throw-in.
50-50 there, pings off and goes in favor of the Stars. It'll be Shelby Nickal. Again, scored that worldie goal earlier on. The difference between these two sides with 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Nickal tried to keep that one in play and instead gives the ball away. So it will be a Stripes throw and taken fast by Savanna Jackson. Was searching for Molly Duncan, but instead some good work by the Stripes to recover it here. Patient play by Macie Rainwater to knock it all the way back to her right back. Searching for Areli Patricio. Patricio keeps that in on the right-hand side, crosses it in the penalty box. A beautiful cross, was begging for someone to make that run earlier. And instead now Stars, from the hard work of Carter Drake, recover the ball. Here's Reed. Reed with time. Finds Drake again. Little 1-2 interchange. Searching for the run of Spencer. Spencer with a great first touch to open up some space. Spencer, ambitious effort there by Spencer and never really connected with that one. And it was a simple pickup for Allyssa Wetherington.
Jess, the defenses on both sides right now are doing an excellent job of cutting down the threats. It's very impressive to see that the talent that's on the pitch and the defense is able to shut it down.
Absolutely. Big day for defense right now. We've only seen one goal so far. We'll see if that continues for the remaining 11 minutes. Jessica Charman and Brad Sensony. Seems like we've got things figured out here on the broadcast at last.
We sure hope so anyway.
And it will be Shelby Nickal taking the throw-in down right in front of us here. Nickal over the head. Labus tried to flick it on, but just not on the same page there with Zoe Spencer. And these players met 2 days ago. Let's give them a little bit of slack there.
Absolutely.
Ellie Ray on the throw-in for Stripes here. Lays it all the way back. Big switch there. Beautiful play. First touch is clean by Stripes. Popped in the air looking for Savanna Jackson. Jackson uses her body nicely. Chests that one down to herself. Spins. And again, no one quite there on the same page. And it'll be a simple clearance. But it's not a simple clearance as Rainwater comes away. Rainwater with a beautiful strike. Hopped twice in front of Katsaitis. And Katsaitis with the dive. Watch that one go just wide of her far post.
Excellent eyes. Great job by Ellie Rainwater right there. Trying to put the ball on frame and just unlucky. Katsaitis will take the goal kick after a few more substitutions. Shelby Nickal coming back off the pitch, as well as Maddie Gamblin.
Long goal kick looking for Drake. Good read there. Out of the middle by Spivey. Spivey took a little bit too long on that one, though. It is recovered on the left-hand side by McQueen. McQueen with a beautiful through pass. And it's strong defense there by the right back for Stripes. Again, can't see her number right now, and we'll hope to correct that. It's Carter Drake, though, for Stars, looking for the play inside, and a free kick in extremely dangerous territory here.
The defender on Stripes that made such a great play just now was Kate Boring, number 5.
Again, the last time we saw a free kick, it led to a goal for Stars. And I'll tell you, it was nowhere near in as good of a position as this one, just outside the 18-yard box.
Kenna Armitage will be taking this free kick as Shelby Nickal is sitting on the bench getting a drink.
Kenna Armitage right-footed here. A 3-man wall for the Stripes. I would add a fourth, and as I say that, they do. Good idea there. Armitage pops it over, and that one sailing over the crossbar there. Just actually should have preferred that one a little bit further back. Didn't have enough time to go up and over the wall, Brad.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those situations where it's kind of in no man's land. Just a little bit too close and didn't have the opportunity to dip.
Nice, beautiful switch there to Vasquez. Vasquez with the overlap. Fantastic play by the Stripes here. Driving forward are Stripes. Good slide tackle recovery. It was Ellie Ray with a great drive for Stripes as Vasquez meets that one in the air. But it is Team Stars that tried to come away with that one, but just again, not quite on the same page. Throw in for the Stripes. Almost dispossessed in a dangerous area are the Stripes, but they do come away with it. Nice turn and spin in the middle, but it's a strong play by Drake. Good recovery slide tackle by Stripes, but it's ping pong ball out here right now. Some fatigued legs as Drake goes away with that one. Was looking for the through ball, but it's read well. And again, Stripes driving forward, end-to-end stuff here as the long ball over the top is met well by McQueen. Spivey cleans things up and finds number 4, who we don't have on our roster here. We'll ID her later on, but a little bit overzealous by the unnamed player, Brad.
Yeah, she got very excited looking at that keeper, and instead of using her feet a little, just kind of went through the defender.
But maybe that's one of the biggest differences between collegiate and high school soccer, Brad, the physicality and what you can get away with, because I've seen plenty of challenges like that on a collegiate soccer pitch.
That was never called.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Torie Hoffman with the long ball over the top again, looking for the run of Spencer. Spencer, beautiful little move there to beat the defender, but just didn't have the legs to catch that one. It's Stripes coming away with things. Long ball over the top, looking for Vasquez. And then Savanna Jackson unable to keep that one in. Just too much sauce on that pass, as we'll see another substitution. It is the player I said was running out of legs, Carter Drake, coming off the pitch.
Absolutely. Yeah, with the temperature the way that it is, these kids are going to have to get in and out quite frequently. It looks like Shelby Nickal coming back in.
Hoffman with the throw-in into the feet of Spencer. Armitage, nice little stop and go by Armitage, looking to thread the ball into number 4, but instead Stripes read it perfectly. Here's Savanna. Savanna Jackson cutting it back with the Meg. Beautiful move by Jackson. And then with the right foot, two-footed player, Savanna Jackson from Jefferson, Georgia. Class of 2022 player, 3.99 GPA.
Wow.
And that took some soccer IQ for that Meg, though. We love to see those sorts of plays here at the Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase, powered by 323 Sports. Stripes just finding some rhythm now. Looks like it took a little while to get back into the game, but now momentum is with the red and the Stripes. A beautiful step there by Labus, but recovered nicely by Patricio. Stripes do recover it down the center of midfield. Molly Duncan. Duncan with a rollover and a shot. It does fall. And that one by Vasquez just was never staying in play there. But again, Brad, the tempo and the rhythm, things have swung a little bit. It was all Stars early on, but Stripes now banging on the door.
And they're doing a great job of communicating and staying patient and moving the ball the way it should. They continue this, they will have plenty of opportunities as we get into the second half.
Savanna Jackson chasing this one. Can she keep it in? She can. What fantastic effort that is by Jackson. And even better delivery, and it's off the side there by Macie Rainwater. And all of that from the hard work from Jackson. She literally kept that one in by the skin of her teeth.
And then made a beautiful cross, very patient with the touch. Just unlucky on the flying knee by Macie Rainwater.
Great little cut move there by the Stripes. She's still in possession, unable to thread the pass in. It was a great play there by Armitage. Still no number 4 on the updated rosters have been given. As Vasquez dispossess, and a great little reverse pass to Savanna Jackson. Great touch there by Stripes number 15, Macie Rainwater, an even better finish. A beautiful goal there by Stripes. Savanna Jackson's hard work pays off with the assist, and the finish there by Macie Rainwater, spectacular. She didn't give Eva Katsaitis a chance in goal there. 1-1 here, 2 minutes remaining. What a time for the Stripes to finish. We'll see a kickoff now with Stars as they regroup for the final 1:30 out here in the first half of this, the first matchup of the Southeast All-American Showcase, powered by 323 Sports. As Vasquez steps into that one, momentum is strong for the Stripes here. They want to get another one before halftime as Vasquez dummies that one, stays on her feet. Definitely a foul there. She did get up, but I wouldn't have taken that one as an advantage, Brad. I'd have been a little bit annoyed if I'd have been Vasquez there.
Yeah, absolutely. Feet definitely taken out from underneath her.
Katsaitis with the ball in hands as we trickle down to 1 minute remaining. Jessica Charman, Brad Sensony here on the broadcast. Glad things have picked up out here. Technical difficulties, always a bit of a pain, but it seems like we've got things up and running as Vasquez, first time delivery. Armitage with the step. Jackson there, great little pullback, keeps possession, a fantastic slide tackle. What a battle between Jackson and Armitage, and Jackson wins that one. And patient by Jackson to lay that one all the way back. Time running out, 30 seconds on the clock as Vasquez on the left side pops into, oh, and what a goal. No right there to score that one. Zoe, no, that's not Zoe Spencer, that's Kate Boring. Fantastic goal by Kate Boring, the Tennessee Soccer Club ECNL player class of 2021. 4.2 GPA if you're into the academics. Boring just had all the time in the world to take that shot. She found her place and buried that one in the right corner. There were 2 seconds on the clock. What a way to finish this, the first half of the first game of the Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase. Brad, quickly, what are your thoughts on that first bit of action?
I absolutely think it lived up to its billing. We got to see some great play from the defense all the way up. Took the Stripes a little bit of time to kind of get their rhythm and to get patient, and once they did, there was no advantage on either team. The last 5 minutes was definitely owned by Stripes, but the Stars definitely have the talent to come back and tie it up and make this a great contest.
It's a fantastic advertisement for high school soccer from across the entire Southeast here. Some quality players. Jessica Charman, Brad Sensony, we'll be back with you shortly. As I mentioned, perhaps looking to relocate at least for the last games of the tournament, if not at halftime now. We'll be back shortly at Jess Talks Footy. If you have any comments, feedback, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for tuning in to the first half of action. Welcome back to the Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase with Jessica Charman and Brad Sensony on the call. If you tuned into the first half, we had some technical difficulties. We're looking to right those now, and hopefully it'll be smooth sailing for the rest of the games. Powered by 323 Sports.
Looking forward to seeing the second half, Jess. The end of the first half, the Stripes kind of took over. I'm anxious to see how the Stars react coming out of halftime.
Absolutely. It's always good to see how a team responds to going from behind. It was the Stars in blue from right to left that started the first half strong. Looks like they're doing the same here with a beautiful switch over the top. A good block, though, by Stripes' Reece Murphree.
Murphree just didn't panic on that at all. She took a great angle, able to cut the ball off.
Ellie Ray with a ball inside, but a good interception by the Stripes. Number 4, we have ID'd as Magaly Belmares. We called her the unknown player in the first half, but now we have ID on Magaly out of Texas. As we see a foul over the halfway line. Good work there by Team Stars' Megan McCarrey. I say good work despite the foul, Brad, because that's what we call a professional tactical foul. She stopped the flow of the Stripes as they looked to break over. Long ball over the top for the Stripes. Wind picking up out here as Savanna Jackson looking for the long run, and it's well defended by the Stars down on that far side.
That's Maddie Gamblin on the defense back there.
And we will see our first corner kick of the second half from the right hand, or the left hand side as you see it. It is Team Stripes with this opportunity from the set play. They've lined up everyone towards the edge of the 18-yard box. 2 on the post for Team Stars. It will be an in-swinging delivery here.
Macie Rainwater.
Nice delivery by Rainwater. Katsaitis pushes that one up in the air, does enough to get it clear, and it was Spivey there with the attempted clearance for Stars and an under-hit pass straight to the Stripes. And that ball by Abbey Eison, I'm not sure if it was a shot or a cross, but it almost found its way into that top left corner, Brad.
She was hoping it had eyes on it. I think that she saw an opening and wanted to pull the trigger and did a good job. It just sailed a little on her.
Katsaitis with the nice little switch, but just under-hit that one. Good recovery by the Stars, but it will be Ellie Ray. Ray was looking for Stryker. Stryker dispossessed there by Spivey. Spivey with the switch across to this far side. She gets it back with the 1-2, but unable to thread the ball through to Nickal. Instead, it's Boring. Boring, who scored the leading goal right now for the Stripes from distance. Beautiful move by Rainwater there. A big switch over to the left-hand flank, and again, a great defensive play there by Stars, and it will be another corner for the Stripes.
Stripes kind of picking up where they left off in the first half, Jess. They're maintaining possession, keeping the ball on their attacking third, doing a really good job of staying composed down there, just looking for another opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, and that can be difficult. Sometimes you don't want the halftime whistle to come because you're worried about momentum. But whatever their coach said at halftime, it really kept the Stripes motivated as they have another corner opportunity. This one drilled towards the front post. Ping pong ball in the middle. Katsaitis with a big hand there. Good work by Eva Katsaitis in goal. And Stars now looking to build momentum, but Boring is there. Good interception by Boring. Boring barges through one challenge and does well to get the ball to Murphree. Murphree unable to keep that one under play, but it's a good step out the back, and it's ping-ponging around a little bit, and it will be knocked out of play for a Stars throw-in, with both teams looking to regroup after that minute of madness.
Yeah, Stars are coming out a little bit tentative after halftime, just what you were talking about. You kind of don't want the halftime whistle to blow. Hopefully they can get their legs back under them and get some excitement and kind of turn the tables a little bit.
Throw in for Team Stars. It's Eme McQueen stepping up from that left back position to take this one. A couple of options in front of her. McQueen tosses that one into Spivey. Spivey unable to get it under control, and Jackson tries to get the reverse pass but doesn't get enough around it. Instead, it's Nickal. Nickal, the scorer of the lone goal right now for the Stars, unable to earn herself a throw-in, and instead it'll be Adams on this throw-in. Allie Adams over the head of her player. Instead, Reed comes up with that one. Reed recycling things through Gamblin. Gamblin all the way to Katsaitis, who finds Labus. Labus wide to McQueen. McQueen with a nice little spin into Nickal. Nickal looking for Spivey. Spivey unable to out-muscle Stryker. And instead it's Boring breaking. Boring over the top to Eison, and that one just too much on it from Boring, and Eison unable to keep it in play.
Yeah, just a little heavy on that touch right there. I love the idea, trying to work the ball down the sidelines and just out of reach for Eison.
Katsaitis having to go a long way to catch that one. One of the worst parts about being a goalkeeper when there aren't ball boys, or ball girls, I should say, having to go chase that ball after it goes wide.
Absolutely.
Never thought it was fair when the striker misses that the goalie has to go get it, Brad. Katsaitis will take a little breath after that jog, keeping herself warm as she takes this goal kick. Long and towards halfway line, met in the air by Boring. Couple of hops there, and it is taken down by Eison. Eison with great speed on that right-hand side. Drills in the cross, looking for Jackson. Jackson takes it down, spins. A good block
by Maddie Gamblin right there.
Good work by Gamblin on that defensive play, and trotting up to take this throw in deep in their offensive third is Allie Adams for the Stripes. Adams into her forward there that turns and spins. A good clearance though. Will only find Boring. Boring with a great little step there, and now confident dribbling across. Drills that one at her teammate. How's that for a skills test? And it's Belmares with a chance to stretch her legs. Belmares just out-muscled there. Great defensive play by Labus. And it's hard work for the Stripes. Tries the Maradona turn, but instead Belmares again working hard on that far right side. A couple of rollovers, and she beats the challenge with it. Good work by Belmares. Her cross is deflected. And again, Magaly Belmares from Texas putting in one heck of a shift there on that right-hand flank, holding her hammy a little bit, though, as she trots back towards the right-back position. Might need a sub here.
Yeah, she's definitely holding it. Couldn't tell if it was the hammy or if she just got a raspberry where she went down.
I'm not sure what a raspberry is, but that might be American terminology.
That's an American term right there for you, Jess. That's that pretty little red spot where you slide on the turf.
Oh, turf burn is the worst, as the throw-in from the Stars is cleared easily there by Ellie Ray. Good step by Gamblin, though, into Armitage. Armitage with a beautiful 1-2 step and an even better delivery. Beautiful ball into the box, but a fantastic defensive recovery. I believe that's by Kate Boring. Fantastic work by Boring. It seemed like an easy, certain goal for Carter Drake, but Boring there to defend that one. We'll see a corner kick here, our first corner kick for the Stars. Out swinging this time towards the penalty box. Wetherington comes out for that one, doesn't get hands on it, but it does get cleared eventually. Fantastic pressure by Stripes there, but watching it all the way was Megan McCarrey. Good strength with her back to goal there.
And just to make sure that we give credit, Reece Murphree was the one that made the phenomenal defensive play back here. It was Reece Murphree. Don't want to cut her short. She did an excellent job on defense to thwart the scoring opportunity.
Well, it's great play there defensively, and it keeps them in the game really for Stars as they keep pushing forwards. Good defensive play there. That was Gamblin again. Gamblin, an extremely strong center back. She's out of Georgia, local girl.
Maddie plays at Allatoona High School. Broadcasting the games for Sprayberry, I get to see Maddie play at least once a year. She is definitely physical.
Nice little step over and a great cross there. Just a little bit too much on it, and Stars will have an opportunity to clear this one up the wing. Good play by Nickal, and Can she keep this one in? She can't. But again, we see that link-up play by Nickal and Spivey, and they're just half a yard off each other. But once they get that, it's going to be dangerous with those 1-2 interchanges.
Absolutely, and they're doing it seamlessly.
Reece Murphree. Oh, no, rather Allie Adams taking this throw in. I missed Reece once. Here's Ellie Ray. Ellie Ray with the big switch, but it's read perfectly there by Team Stars driving forward. She's got 3 defenders around her, and it's a good recovery there defensively.
That was Reece.
Foul called against Shelby Nickal, a little overzealous in her challenge there. Be a free kick for Kate Boring. Boring looking to switch things up to the left-hand side. A nice first touch, but stepping in is Ashley Reed. Reed with a good step lays it off to Spivey. Spivey searching for Nickal. Nickal drops it back to McQueen, but puts her under pressure there, and instead Vasquez almost had a chance to stretch her legs. It was a great play. Big switch over. Carter Drake was looking to play it, but instead it's going to be a throw-in for the Stripes on the halfway line. They take it quick. Stripes in possession. Another gorgeous step over there, and an even better pass into the middle. Pops the shot early. A little bit of a physical challenge there. We like to see those as Katsaitis bowls that one out to her left back, Spivey. Plays it inside to Belmares. Spivey looking for the through ball, popped in the air by the thigh of Adams, only as far as Nickal. Nickal looks inside, but it's a fantastic step from Ray. Ray gets it back, plays a 1-2 interchange with Rainwater. Rainwater with a chance, takes the shot, Rainwater, and a simple pickup for Katsaitis.
Yeah, that ball always going right into the arms of Katsaitis. Rainwater had a great run right there. You'd kind of like to see her make a few touches and see if she can draw the defense to one side or the other.
Katsaitis with a long punt. Chasing this one is Nickal. Nickal tries to outmuscle Boring, but Boring with the perfect play there. Lays it back to Wetherington. Wetherington with the first touch and clears it. Good work by Wetherington to find her player there. That was Stryker. Stryker turned and searched for the run of Eison, but Eison just outmuscled there, but came back fighting strong. Eison and found Jackson. Eison just outside the 18, cuts inside, drills it, and just unable to cut that one back far enough, and it hits the side netting. Abbey Eison showing us that despite being one of the smaller players on the pitch in terms of height, that physicality isn't going to be missing.
She definitely makes up for it in heart and effort. She isn't scared. She's moving very well. And one thing that we really haven't had a chance to talk about really well or a lot is the leg of Eva Katsaitis, the keeper for Stars. That young lady has a leg that is very impressive.
I've been impressed with both goalkeepers' distribution, Brad, today as Katsaitis puts that one up towards halfway line. Was looking for Nickal, but instead it's read well again by the defensive line of Stripes. Wetherington with a great drilled ball there to Stryker. Stryker turns nicely, lays it wide to Eison. Eison drops it back to Adams. Adams with some time here to take it over the halfway line. Looking for Eison, and again, just not quite on the same page there, Eison and Adams.
Yeah, Eison, it looked like, was ready to make the run, and Adams was looking for her on the cutback. And again, these girls just met each other 2 days ago.
Spivey with the quick throw-in. Big switch by Labus. What a ball by Labus that was to Carter Drake. Carter Drake just loses that foot race, though, but manages to pin her in. That was Murphree with the recovery run for the Stripes. But now the Stripes will have to do something special here with this throw-in to get out of that corner.
Yeah, this is always a dangerous throw from the defensive end. You want to make sure you put it on the foot. But with all of the attacking players around,
that's
it's
Reed.
A little worrisome.
Reed looking with the cross to Nickal. Nickal just unable to get onto that one. And you're right, Brad, if you don't play that one out perfectly, you end up giving away chances like that one. Allyssa Wetherington quick off her line, punts that one, looking for Jackson, but it'll be an easy read for Maddie Gamblin, and she'll just knock that one and recycle it with Eva Katsaitis. Great pull by Katsaitis into the feet of Armitage. Armitage with 2 around her goes to ground there with the slide, and lucky to not be called a foul against her there, but we will see our first substitutions of the second half. 25 minutes remaining of this first matchup of the Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase, powered by 323 Sports.
While we've got this break real quick, just want to give another shout out to Coach Tyler Pineda at SEAA, as well as Jess, for allowing me to be a part of this. What an incredible event we've got going on here, Jess.
And we've only just got started, Brad. 3 more games. Reminder, we'll have games at 1, 3, and 5 today. And if they live up to this one, we've got an honor to be sat here watching and talking about the soccer on display in front of us today as the Stars earn themselves a throw-in. They play it backwards. Nice little footwork there by the Stars, and they recycle it through Gamblin. Gamblin all the way back to Katsaitis in goal. Katsaitis switching things up to Spencer. Spencer unable to get the hops on that one to keep it in. And we'll have a throw-in down on the right-hand flank for Ellie Ray. Ray. Heard a whistle there. Wasn't sure what was going on, but
I think that's from one of the other fields, Jess.
I've got some good hearing, it seems like,
you
as
do.
Reagan Spivey spins on that one. Good step out the back by Stripes. Good strength there by Patricio. And Patricio in possession. Still late tackle on Patricio. No advantage there, but no foul called either.
Interesting.
I'll keep my mouth quiet on that one. And we'll see, again, a foot race here in front of us. But Kate Boring there with the composure to turn on that one. Kate Boring, like I say, so impressive. Class of 2021, TSC, ECNL, and just showing us what she's made of with that composure. Stars in possession. Spivey spins there, uses her body, cuts it inside to Reed. Reed knocks it all the way back, but gets it back instantly with the one-touch pass. Reed breaks through that challenge, chips it across, looking for Spencer, but it's cleared nicely by Ray. Stripes knock it long, just looking to soak up a little bit of that pressure as Patricio challenged there by Spencer, and Spencer will earn a throw-in for her team.
Right there, Ellie Patricio did a great job, great hustle, just unable to get that foot turned just enough to keep that ball in play as it rolls out and gives the Stars an opportunity to throw past midfield.
Throw in for Hoffman here, just inside the offensive half for Team Stars. Hoffman stepped nicely out the back by Ray. Still putting on pressure, but it is Boring. She slips on that one, but manages to recover somehow. And she does a great pass across to Haber. Haber with the long ball over the top, headed down, but it's a good recovery there by Duncan. Again, though, guess who's there? It's Maddie Gamblin at the back again for Team Stars to clean things up as Katsaitis puts on the big switch, but she's not quite fast enough to catch that one, is Zoe Spencer, and she's a fast player.
Yes, she is.
Throw in into Patricio. Good little pass over to the right-hand flank, but again, some great defensive play, and I love the physicality out here as she tries to spin Zoe Spencer, but instead Stripes come away with it into the 18-yard box. Shot is nice, but big hands there by Katsaitis. No nonsense stuff there by the goalkeeper.
Took another excellent angle, closed off the near side post right there, Jess. Didn't give the attacking player any opportunity to put the ball in the net.
21 minutes remaining now, 2-1 here. Stripes taking the lead. No goals in this second half. Jessica Charman and Brad Sensony on the call as Patricio takes this in swinging corner here. In swinging towards the 6. Headed in, and it's good. What a goal there. We'll get an ID on the player a little bit too far away from the action. But the reason that goes in is the set play there by Patricio is absolutely perfect. Fantastic in-swinging delivery to the edge of the 6. And she just put it on a plate for the forward. Easy header there. And again, we'll stop for a water break here with 20 minutes remaining as the Stripes take things to 3-1. And we'll take a pause for a break of water as well, Brad.
Absolutely.
One set, let me get my... Reed joining us back here at Team Stripes v Team Stars. Stripes now with the 3-1 lead. A reminder that Stars actually went up early within the first 10 minutes, but since then, Stripes really putting in an effort, but Stars now looking to respond positively with the long ball over the top. A fantastic play there by Stars. A great cross to Eme McQueen. It's over the top, and that one's going to be called as a foul all day, and fantastic work by Wetherington, though. The whistle had already gone, Brad, but she still battled, and that's what, as a goalkeeper, that's so important. Never, ever stop, because you don't want to see that ball in the back of your net, regardless if it's not going to count.
Absolutely. It's the whole mental psyche that you keep the ball out of your net as much as you can.
Wetherington will feel good about that one. She's conceded once today and been solid ever since. But they do turn that one over. A nice little move by McQueen there. McQueen drags it back, unable to keep the ball, though, as it's Patricio. Patricio beaten by the ball, though, by Hoffman. Hoffman skips past that challenge. She's on the left-hand flank, marked by Patricio, and Patricio reads that one well. It will be a corner right down in front, and we couldn't ask for a better view of this corner, Brad.
Absolutely. For maybe the first time today, we've got a play actually right in front of us. So
no issues IDing this one.
Right.
Coming over to take the corner is Shelby Nickal. She was the scorer of the lone goal so far for Team Stars. She'll be looking to turn into the assister for this one. It'll be an in-swinging delivery, 2 on the post for Stripes. Shelby Nickal from Kentucky here. In swinging straight to Wetherington, and she held that one nicely. And Allyssa Wetherington really coming into this game, the goalkeeper, young goalkeeper,
Yeah.
She's a sophomore,
Right.
class of 2022. Plenty of time to grow into the game. Good little turn and spin, falls favorably for Duncan.
And that's going to be offsides.
It's offside, much to the dismay of Team Stripes there. A good line, though, by Team Stars. And you have to praise them because as a back line, you work and you work on being able to hold your line. But when you've only been together for 2 days, that takes a real good communication and leadership from at least the center backs to hold that line well. So good work there. We'll praise Team Stars for that one. It's Gamblin over this kick. Gamblin drills that one in. Just popped backwards. They're still in possession, though. The Stars, beautiful 1-2 interchange. Looking for the big switch. Straight into McQueen on the overlap. McQueen just offside. Went a little early there. Ellie Ray was there on the tackle anyway. And Kate Boring will have a chance now to take this free kick. Takes it fast. Turns it over, though, and it's a little bit of a disappointing play there. But Boring makes up with it with a crunching tackle on Spencer. Nice play by the Stripes again. And running towards this one is Rainwater. Rainwater on the edge. Skips past the challenge. Drops it back to Patricio. Patricio takes the long shot. Turns into an assist. That spin. And, oh, fantastic. We love a save like that from Eva Katsaitis. Got up, tipped that one over her crossbar. A great save by Katsaitis. Watch that one all the way, and you heard the crowd. They thought they were going to be celebrating goal number 4, but Katsaitis had all sorts of other ideas about that one.
Yeah, she timed her jump perfectly, punched it right over the top of the crossbar. Absolutely everything that you would write down in a drill, she did perfectly.
And the corner kick, a little bit too much sauce on that one, and it will trickle out for a throw-in for the Stars. They'll be able to take a quick breather and recover here. 14 minutes remaining. Score 3-1 as aforementioned. Stripes with the lead right now. Jessica Charman and Brad Sensony on the call all day with you. Team Stars versus Stripes follows on the boys' side, kicking off at about 1 p.m.
Jess, I love that the girls started this off with such a great match. Definitely puts the pressure on the boys to live up to what's already been started.
Absolutely. You're going to have to follow talent like that spin from Ellie Ray. Good interception and read, though, by Labus. Labus, I'll do what you can do, and I'll do better with that move. Right. It's see what you can do and see if you can up the move, because it's fantastic how they're playing as they recycle things through Ellie Ray. Ray tries to thread that one in. Labus there again. Labus will spin and recycle to Katsaitis. Loves how she just checks her shoulder there in case there's someone behind her. Realizes she has all the time in the world to try and distribute that one. It's headed well. Good, brave step there by Gamblin, though. She pops that one in the air, looking for Spencer. Gamblin again with the header. Eventually cleared up. Will it be cleared up? No, it's a great step by Stryker. And finally, Stars get a chance to break forward. 4 defensive Stripes, 3 Stars right now, but that move to break was fantastic. First time shot by Nickal, popped up in the air, ends up being more of an assist as they battle through. Nickal there, and she's pushed from behind slightly. That was Kenna Armitage just asking a couple of questions of the ref there. Felt like she might have had a hand to the back.
She definitely did. That was right in front of us, Jess, and I kind of collectively held my breath waiting to see if the ref was going to call it, and he just said play on.
What a moment that could have been for Allyssa Wetherington in goal, though, getting to save a penalty in front of college scouts. I think every goalkeeper dreams of a moment like that here at Atlanta Silverbacks Park. Beautiful day out here, pretty toasty. Girls have worked really hard. 80-minute games here, mirroring the high school. If you're wondering, if you're used to watching 45-minute halves, that's why we're at 40 today. And I'm sure they're grateful for that out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goal kick now for Team Stripes as we tick down to just under 12 minutes remaining. Allyssa Wetherington with the goal kick. Takes it at the center of her box. That's an interesting one. That shows a lot of confidence that she feels like she has that extra leg in her to switch the play. And I think I may have cursed it with that one as Rickenmann comes and gets possession of that, plays inside to Nickal. Nickal spins and shoots, just unable to get onto that one, but she scored like that in the first half with a sort of hit, and she hit it perfectly, so why not take an effort as Eme McQueen recovers the ball for Stars. Gamblin all the way back to Katsaitis. Long ball over the top, read nicely by Ellie Ray. Ellie Ray again with a second chance to clear that one, but closed down quickly by McQueen. McQueen and Ray in a battle. Now it's Patricio there. Again, double teaming, and you love to see it, the physicality out there today. As Stars come away with that long ball over the top, Wetherington will be able to beat Armitage to that one. Slices her punt a little bit there, Wetherington. But it does find her teammates in red, and they'll have a chance to break forward. It's Reece Murphree up there, breaking down the line into the 18-yard box. Skips past one, skips past two. Fantastic slide tackle. Second opportunity there for Murphree. And who's there yet again? Eva Katsaitis.
Eva's been, we might have called her name more than any other name today. She's been very busy.
And hopefully we're calling it right, because she did tell me, and so hopefully if Eva's family's out there and friends, we are pronouncing her name correctly, because she deserves all sorts of praise today. And I mentioned, and I think we were off air at the time, Eva was a last-minute addition to this. She
Correct.
wasn't expecting to come out here and play, and that shows her mentality that 4 or 5 days ago, she was never going to come play soccer this weekend. And now here she is playing out of her skin. And for me, an MVP, despite the scoreline being 3-1, she's been cracking.
Oh, absolutely. There were opportunities for Stripes to have 4, 5, 6 goals. And Eva's done a great job.
Free kick here for Team Stars. An opportunity to deliver things in. It's towards the back post, and Wetherington there. This time we're praising Stripes as goalkeeper in pink, as Wetherington comes out nicely and bowls that one out to Stryker. Stryker with the Meg into the pass. Here's Eison. Eison with the searching pass over the top to Rainwater. Rainwater cutting inside to her left. Tasty pass there into the box, but cleared nicely by Team Stars. Good little step by Patricio, but just unable to keep that one in play.
That was really impressive. Patricio showing great footwork, just a little too close to that touch line and unable to keep it in.
Patricio steps back into that one. Here's Ray, drops it back. Beautiful, confident turn there by Kate Boring. With centre-backs with that sort of confidence, I'm not sure how I'd feel as a goalkeeper, but knew what she was doing. And Haber with a perfect pass into Stryker. Stryker tried to turn, unable to keep it though, and it is the Stars and Shelby Nickal with the through ball. Nickal searching for Armitage, and you can just tell Armitage a little bit fatigued now.
Yes, absolutely.
Quick punt wide by Wetherington, finds her player out wide. Searching pass, good little move, but Stars there in possession. Cleaning things up is Gamblin. Gamblin just calmly resetting play, and the Stars will look to break through this right-hand side. They play inside looking for Armitage, but again, Armitage, she's had to chase a lot today. The passes haven't been to her feet, and that's got to be tiring out there in the heat as Patricio this time breaks forward out wide on this right-hand side. Stops the play, but it's read perfectly by the defender, and she clears it up the line. McQueen plays it inside. Nicely done there. And again, just over hit there. And Armitage knew that there was no point chasing that one.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely tell the fatigue starting to set in on the legs. When that happens, you typically see longer passes that are just out of reach from your strikers.
But that didn't look like a fatigue play there by the Stripes. Beautiful 1-2 pass. Good cross, and Katsaitis there bravely puts herself before the Stripes player there who was challenging her. Katsisa's taking time as we tick under 7 minutes remaining here at the Southeast All-American Showcase here. The first of what will hopefully be many based on this performance. As Stars Carter Drake keeps the ball in play here. Drake with a nice little pass to Rickenmann. Rickenmann again on possession here. Rickenmann skips past the challenge. She's got 3 in the box if she can cut it in. And it's deflected off of the defender. And it will be a corner here for Stars with 6 minutes remaining. It was Stryker there with the good interception on the far side.
Nickal will take this corner. We've seen her take almost all of the corners today. Looks like she's going to be doing an outswinging corner on this one.
Surprised they're not loading more bodies forward, Stars, at this point. They're 3-1 down,
Sure.
6 minutes remaining, but it's in towards the 6, over the top of the goalkeeper, but she does recover, and foul called. And is this a time to say goalkeepers are often overprotected?
Maybe.
She's confused herself.
Yes.
She wanted the ball in her feet.
Absolutely.
Or in her hands, rather, but instead it looks like she'll get a free kick. Good work by Wetherington to recover, though. Looks like she'll be leaving this one for her defender. Be Kate Boring to take this one.
Love to see the communication right here with Wetherington and her defender right at the top of the 18.
Boring takes the kick into the feet of Eison. Eison spins and gets it back. Great communication by Eison. Still with the ball, a great lay across to Vasquez. Vasquez just went a little bit too early, and from here it looked a pretty obvious offside call. Eison had the pace to keep going, and Vasquez just needed to be slightly more patient and hold her run there.
Absolutely, and that's so hard to get through to these younger players, is being just a little more patient sometimes opens it right back up for you.
And while we're at it, let's quickly thank the people that make today possible. iSports Recruiting, S1 Goalkeeping, Busmax Rent-A-Bus, Bramlett Mechanical Company, Unitas, and of course Select Sport America, who provided the soccer balls today. We're so grateful for all the sponsors that have made this fantastic event possible, and of course powered by 323 Sports. 4 minutes remaining in what has been a fantastic inaugural game to the first ever Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase. Jessica Charman, Brad Sensony here with you all day. Next game set to kick off at 1. I'm expecting it to be probably 15 or so minutes behind. The boys teams hopefully getting an opportunity to warm up on another beautiful field here at Atlanta Silverbacks Park as Kate Boring heads Katsisa's punt right back where it came from. Jackson, great ball wide to Adams. Adams unable to chase that one, though, and it was a great run by Reed to recover there. It will, though, be a Stripes throw in, much to Reed's dismay down there. Stripes pushing bodies forward as the clock ticks to about 3 minutes here. Jackson chips it back towards the middle. Cleared first time by Gamblin. Stryker just doesn't step to that one quick enough. And a great ball over to Jackson. Jackson with a good first touch, switches things wide to Adams. Adams cuts it back into Jackson. Jackson, first time shot, side netting there by Jackson, but the Stripes don't stop. It's almost like Atlanta United. The 5 Stripes don't stop. Well, Team Stripes don't stop, Brad.
You're absolutely right. They're continuing to keep the pressure up. I think that there's many girls on both teams that would love to have their name called for a goal and an assist. So definitely not taking the foot off the gas.
Katsaitis chips that one wide. Eme McQueen unable to keep it down. Instead, it's Eison. Eison into the 18, shoots, crossbar. You don't get much closer than that by Abbey Eison. Katsaitis will say she had it covered, but great shot by Eison.
This coming from a former goalkeeper, correct?
Oh, absolutely. If it doesn't go in the net, I had it covered, Brad.
Right.
And this one, she smothered just fine. Eva Katsaitis, take a bow, girl, because you've done fantastic. It can be hard as a goalkeeper conceding 3, but I'll tell you, she has balled out today as she takes this punt. Long ball over the top. knocked down there. Stryker in possession. Stryker with a little shimmy and spins, looking for the run of Reece Murphree, but unable to find her there. 1:33 remaining in this, the first match. As the throw-in is long down the line, Jackson unable to hook that one on. Good step by Spivey. Spivey looking for the big switch, but met nicely out the back by Ray. But Spivey gets a second opportunity here with 1:14 remaining. Spivey lays it wide. No. I'm not about criticizing referees, but from our angle, and we're right in line with the play, that one looked a little bit harsh there. It looked like Kenna Armitage had held her run to perfection there, and Spivey will be irritated because it was a great switch there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the time ticking down now. We are under 1 minute here at the inaugural game of the inaugural Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase, as Eison knocks that one over the top. And another offside call. Lots of narrow, let's use the word narrow here. We want to be positive towards our refereeing officials out there. Some very narrow calls out there, Brad.
Absolutely.
20 seconds remaining here at Atlanta Silverbacks Park as the ball spread wide to Eme McQueen. Shut down nicely by Adams, and this throw-in will probably be it, but I say that, and they scored in the last 2 seconds of the first half. Good strength there by Kenna Armitage, but it is Ellie Ray that comes away with it with 2 seconds remaining. And that is that for Game 1 of the Southeast All-American Soccer Showcase, powered by 323 Sports. Jessica Charman and Brad Sensony. It finishes Stripes 3, Stars 1, and there's smiles all around, though, because everyone performed fantastically, right, Brad?
Absolutely, Jess. What a great game. Loved hearing your call throughout the game. Very excited to see what we've got coming up.
So that sets the tone for this fantastic performance. Following us very shortly will be on the boys' side, Team Stars and Team Stripes. From me, Jessica Charman, and Brad Sensony, it's been a pleasure, and we will talk to you very soon.